Big up Alicia Robinson from Trinidad.
Absolutely. So now it's time for our random questions. I hope you guys are ready because I got two doozies. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pose the question, and then I'm going to come to each of you guys, and you can pick the one that works for you. But our first question is, what are you watching on television? Right now, there's a lot of controversy about a lot of different shows that are on the air, and the question is just, what are you watching? And then the second question that you can answer, which I'm going to answer later in the show myself, as well as answering now. Have you ever done stand-up before? Have you ever tried to do stand-up comedy before? So now, ladies first policy, we're going to go to you, Katie. So which question are you going to answer for us today?
I'm going to do the watching. What am I watching? So I'm going to go ahead and get the Spanish out the way first. Me está preguntando que ahorita estoy viendo puede ser Netflix, lo que sea, pero ahorita estoy bien pegado a Demon Slayer. Right now I'm stuck on Demon Slayer. I just started it. People keep telling me it's been taking me so long to start that, but I started it and now I'm stuck. And it's just I'm getting used to like somebody told me to watch it better like in the original language and then just read the subtitles, but I haven't in English, and there's some things I'm getting used to, like saying our thoughts out loud. It's a little bit corny. It's like it's getting used to it, but I do it. It's grabbing my attention right now, and I'm liking it so far.
Good.
Wow.
It's a really good one.
Yeah.
So Jamel, you watched Demon Slayer as well?
I watched all of it.
I haven't watched it yet. I'm a
huge anime fan because I believe a lot of anime storytelling and the way it's processed is better than a lot of the movies that we actually think is not so great. So when you watch the storyline and you get really into it, it's actually really good.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to put you up on stage, Jamel. Which one of the questions are you going to answer? What you're watching, or have you ever done stand-up before?
Well, we already talked about me not doing stand-up before, Paul, so it's about what I'm watching.
So what are you watching, man? What do you watch when you want to just relax?
I've actually been catching up on my Dragon Ball Super.
Dragon Ball
Super. That's what I've been catching up on. I'm on episode 130 right now.
Wow.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
You are hooked.
Well, just so you know,
it's all about when you're a martial artist and you see a good fight scenes and stuff like that, then yeah, you get hooked in it and you just want to watch.
Well, I have
the first Street Fighter anime.
Yeah.
I have the entire series of the first Dragon Ball Z. I've been a Dragon Ball Z fan for so long, I can't even begin to tell you, man. I love it, man. I got a few of the movies, and I just watched Dragon Ball. I still watch Dragon Ball Z even now. Sometimes, like when the creator of it passed away recently, I watched the entire series over again. I just took those hours over a weekend and just watched the entire series over again in tribute to his passing. So, yeah, Dragon Ball Z is in my heart, man. It got me. So I'm going to go to you, Clint. Which one of the questions are you going to answer? Have you ever done stand-up before? Or what are you watching?
Well, every morning at 6 a.m. I always standing up. So I end up doing stand-up. Stand-up is every morning at 6 a.m. So I'm gonna go to what I'm watching or what I was watching, which was I was viewing
What?
I was viewing this this is serious. Are you hearing me? I said I was watching
I'm hearing you, yeah.
I want to reflect on what I was watching last night.
Hello?
You're not here? Oh, shoot.
It froze. There you
Are you
are.
hearing me?
Yes.
Are you hearing me?
We can hear you now.
Oh.
We can hear you now.
My tour would be the
Oh, I'm getting some problem here. Hold on. Okay. What was the last thing you heard I said? Did you hear me when I answered the question?
No.
No.
Are you
We
there,
heard
Paul?
you. The last part we heard you say is what you were watching, and then it cut off.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Okay.
so I'm
What
going to
I
come
said.
back to you and Clint. Let's start again. What are you watching these days?
I started watching. Well, I finished watching it. It was a movie last night. Since we were reflecting on Juneteenth, I watched this show called Ruby Bridges. It was very informative. I learned a lot from I shouldn't say Black history, because I hate using the term Black history, because I think this is American history. I think we should come out, whatever happened to Black, it happened in America, so that's American history. I was watching this movie, the true story about Ruby Bridges, the 6-year-old who went to all-white school because they wanted to get the blacks and whites together. And I looked at the bravery of this little child, and it hurts my heart. I was like streaming tears, because I was like, yes, hard back, man and woman, cursing at this little child, a 6-year-old. I'm saying that they're going to kill her, saying that they're going to poison her. And she went through all that at the age of 6. Very little time to go to school, and her back just turned against them. And all she's going to say to them is that, I'm going to pray for you. And it shows me the example of our forefathers, what they said for us. And we really came a long way from where we are now. And one of the what I want to dwell on, why I think we should always look at this, is because and we should always talk about it, so it would never ever happen again. Because all forefathers back then. So I've been touching.
You really touched on my Juneteenth message there, Clint, because all the things that happen in our country can happen again, but it can only happen again if we let it. There are kids that have to grow up,
and if
really
we forget
fast.
about it.
Oh, who can't forget? Come on. Unless we allow them to destroy libraries and take books out of schools, then we will forget.
No, it got
but let's not go
people
there. My answer
already
to
don't
this,
teach the history about what went on there. Yeah.
well, actually they do. You just have to be paying attention. But most people in school don't pay attention. But let's go on. My answer to this question leads into our next segment of the show.